Gemini, what did you do? Oh, Gemini, you got some people I'm hearing are intrigued by you. And then you got another group that are just like hating on you because they're so jealous. Okay? You did something, you changed something up. People are talking, people are noticing that there has been a change in you. It's it's more than just your actions, okay? It's more than how you're acting, what you're doing. It's about your look. You look different. You look alive. I'm hearing you look fresh. They're saying you look different. You look awake, alert. Like your face is vibrating with this energy of just being aware and alert and at peace and excited. So it's like they really can't put their finger on it, you know? They can't put their finger on it. So everybody's saying different things, right? Everybody's like, you just look different, and your actions are different. The way that you're responding is different. That's confirmation. I don't know if y'all can hear Stu. He's over here barking. But you've done something different, and people are talking. They're talking about the way that you look, the way that you move. Something is different about the way that you are moving, the way that you are walking. I'm hearing like when you walk now, you walk with this air of somewhere to go, something important to do. So, like you have a higher purpose in life, and people can sense it. You're not walking around with your head down anymore. Maybe in the past you used to do that. Maybe in the past you were constantly looking at your feet, walking around, looking down, not making eye contact with people, but now you are. Now you're looking straight ahead. Now your head is up. You're standing straight now. You look people in the eye. You're different. And some of these people, they haven't been around you in a while. So the contrast of who you used to be and who you are now is so different. I'm hearing some of these people cannot believe you're the same person because the change is so much. The change is so much. So maybe they haven't seen you in a year or two, and now they're seeing you and they're like, wow, you're so confident now. That's what I'm hearing. You're so confident now. You don't stand down from a challenge. You're walking around with a higher purpose. Have you ever seen somebody walk around and you could just sense it with them, like they have a higher purpose? Well, that's you. Now it's your turn to be that person. I'm hearing like you're in your power now. You are in your boss mode power. Okay? You're in that, if you're a female, you're in that I'm a bad bee. I'm a bad bee power. And it's not because you got your hair done, it's not because you got your nails done. It could be part of it if you went and did that, okay? It could be part of it, but it's not just that. See, that is something that when people do that, they change their outside. They change their hair. Of course, their looks are going to change, especially if they dye it. It's going to change the outside. But with you, it's more than that. So even if you got your nails done, get your hair done, yes, people are going to notice that because that's like something quick that you could see it on a person quickly, right? You could put your finger on it. But what I'm hearing is that there's something going on with you that you're so different now that people really can't put their finger on. There's more to this than just the way that you're walking and talking. It's like your attitude, Your attitude is so different now. You're not the same person anymore. You're so different. Um, I'm hearing you're looking more youthful. You're brighter. Your face is more alert. You might be more aware of things that are going on around you. I'm hearing like you're bossing up. You're definitely in this emperor energy, this high priestess energy. Okay, so it's kind of like you could see things from a distance and you're making judgments on it. Like you could see the bigger picture and other people can't. They can't see the bigger picture, but you can. This is why you're able to walk the way that you walk because you've put in a lot of work already into something. You know, you put in a lot of work into something. And I'm hearing like you could see the broader picture of something. This is why when you're out and about, like you walk with purpose. You have, you're making decisions. And I'm talking about life changing decisions. Maybe for your life, maybe for other people's life, maybe for the life of people in your family, like your children. You're just making a lot of different changes. And you're not going to stop. You have completely evolved and you're not going to stop because I'm hearing you like who you are now. You like who you are. You like being more in the moment. You like being in the present moment, reacting to outside forces the way that you are now. See, before the old Gemini would just like stay quiet and walk away and keep your head down and just like stay away from people. Now you're more into the environment than you were before. Before it was more like you were part of your surroundings, yes, because you were in it, but you weren't really part of your surroundings. You were just like a passerby. See, but now you are more interactive with your surroundings. And it's because of your attitude. Your attitude about life, the way that you're seeing things has changed so much. And I'm hearing it's like you don't worry about the things that you can't change anymore, where before you used to, you know, and that stress really showed on your face. But now you've come to a conclusion where, you know, if you can't change it, then why worry about it? Only worry about the things that you can handle, the things that you can change, which is in your house, your home, your surroundings, your peace, right? Like you have learned them, you've mastered this, you have learned this way of thinking that is really changing your whole life. And boy, are people noticing and people are talking. And they're like, what is Gemini up to? Mm. Do not be surprised if somebody comes and accuses you of getting a facelift or a boob job or something like that. Because somebody is definitely thinking it. And they're definitely looking at you like, what did you do? You got some work done. You didn't get any work done. All you did was change your attitude. But people are looking at you like, oh my goodness, Gemini did some kind of work, got a nose job. Now the rumor is like you got some kind of cosmetic work done. You did something to your chin. You did something to your nose. You did something to your cheeks. You did something different because nobody can pinpoint what it is. Your facial expression has changed because how you feel about things has changed. And you're the kind of person where how you feel and what you think really shows on your face. You're very expressive. Expressive people always show, you know, their stress, their worries, their, challenges, whatever they're going through, right? It shows on their face. And you are just naturally a very expressive person. And now that your attitude has changed, your face has changed. You're at peace. See, they can't pinpoint that. So this is why they're over here, oh, Gemini got some work done and something's different about Gemini's face now. Yeah, they're just speculating. That's what they're doing. They're speculating. And of course, you have your haters who are like, "Oh, Gemini thinks they're better than us. Did you see the way that Gemini's walking now? Gemini's walking like they own the place. Like they have a care in the world. They're just on some kind of mission." You know how haters are. Oh, Gemini just walked right by me like they didn't even see me, like I was nothing. That's what they're saying, because they're mad. Because you're supposed to be afraid of them. You're supposed to get nervous because you know that these are your haters. You know that these are people who are jealous of you. You're supposed to get nervous around them, but that's how they see it. But you're not. You walk right by them. You got other things on your mind. You're more concerned about other stuff, things that these people, their little brains can't even understand. They would never be able to understand because, see, you see things from a very high up position. It's like looking at a puzzle. When you look at a puzzle and you look at the small little piece of a puzzle, the tiniest little piece, you don't see the bigger picture. But where you are, you're seeing all the little pieces together, coming together, and you can see what the bigger picture is. This is why, whatever these people are trying to do, or intimidating you, or making you nervous, it's not going to work anymore. Because you see the bigger picture of something. And it's changing the way that you look. You got more important things to deal with than to be dealing with these people. Now, these haters, now they're looking inside themselves and they're like, oh no, we don't have any power over Gemini anymore. We're not influencing Gemini's behavior anymore. Gemini just walks right by us like we're not even here anymore. What the hell is that? They're like all mad. Like, Gemini's acting like we're just a fly on the wall. What the hell? You know how these people are. You know how they think. Their world is so small. And that's how haters are. Haters are like that. Their world is so small. This is why they have to hate, because they have a little corner that they have to protect, and that's it. Because that's all. That's as far as they can see. It's as far as their world is. And your world is so much bigger. You can see the whole world, where they can see only a small piece. Okay, you know how these people are. But yeah, you got people talking and talking and talking. You walked right by them. You're not even paying attention to them. You got something bigger going on. It looks like you are like celebrating with people, or you were invited to a party recently, or you're about to have a party. Something about some kind of gathering like that, like a party or something, is very significant here, where you started speaking, you started saying things, you saw your opportunity, and you started bringing up topics, maybe topics that people weren't prepared for. Okay, and I feel like this is definitely for one of you. You started speaking about things that you see, things that were wrong in our community, things that was going on, your concerns, right? You were sharing with them. You were trying to bring people together to help build something up. And these people, these haters, found out about it, and oh, they're so angry about it, because how dare you just put yourself in that position of being a leader? Because they feel like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, Gemini? Just gonna go out there and start, talking to people. Well, according to this person, you weren't just talking to people. Okay, you know how haters are. They're like, oh no, Gemini's over here trying to boss people around. You were not trying to boss nobody around, okay? You are being a leader because that's the energy you're in. You are in a leadership energy. And what does a leader do? A leader leads, doesn't force people. But these haters, you know how they have to twist things around. They always have to have something to say. So, of course, they're trying to make it seem like, you're being a Karen or something, which you're not. You're just voicing your concerns, and hopefully, somebody will listen to your advice and somebody will get up and do things for themselves. You're trying to encourage people, but that's not how these people are seeing it, right? I'm hearing these people are upset because something is falling apart in their life that has nothing to do with you, but they definitely want to blame you, which is what haters do. It's something that they constantly do. I'm hearing like when you go to sleep at night, you're at peace, but these people can't sleep. No, they cannot sleep because they're so concerned and worried about you making the right decisions, you being happy because your face has changed so much. You look good, I'm hearing, okay? You look so good. You're making decisions. You're making the right decisions. You're moving forward in the right direction, possibly working. It looks like you have worked on some things because it definitely looks like you could possibly be like enjoying the fruits of your labor of some kind, okay? But at the same time, making hard decisions. See, what I'm hearing is you're making the decisions that these other people cannot make. People get angry about that. People don't like it. They feel inferior when you're able to make hard judgments and they can't. Okay? And that's the truth. People cannot stand it when you say you're going to do something and you jump up and do it. Okay? You possibly have people here that want to like fight with you, argue with you. Okay? Be sneaky around you. Yes. Let's see what your angel numbers are. Spirit, give us 2 angel numbers here for Gemini, please, and thank you. You definitely have some haters that want to fight with you, want to argue with you. Okay? 55. See, I told you. Confirmation. You are evolving. You're no longer the same person you were before. Exactly. It's a substantial change is in your future. It's already happening. So that means more is coming. You're changing more. You're going to evolve even more than you already have. But people are already noticing. Yeah. People are already noticing the changes in you. It says, embrace the change. I need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. I am evolving. Do put that in the comment section. You are evolving, and you are, and people are noticing. Number 4, I am stable is coming out for you. It says, you bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. I am stable. People do. I'm going to tell you something. People do get very intimidated by people who are very stable. People who are grounded and very stable. And why? It's because they're so flighty. They're so impressionable. Their opinions change whichever way the wind blows. Their opinions just change. They're very influenced very easily. It's kind of like the blind leading the blind. So they just follow anybody around. And a lot of these people are like that. A lot of these people that are looking at you like, oh no, Gemini got some work done. Gemini, and they're over there gossiping because they ain't got nothing better else to do but to be gossiping about you, and it's true. Anyways, Gemini, thank you for being here. I hope this helps you out, knowing maybe somebody's going to confront you. Just be ready, okay? They're going to be trying to accuse you of having work done, getting a facelift, getting some kind of work done, okay? So, just be ready for that. And just understand why it is. It's because the way that you think has changed. Your attitude has changed. And it has literally changed the way that you look. Anyways, Gemini, thank you for being here. Catch me in the next one. And y'all take care. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.